Hey guys, this is Zach. This is going to be my dynamic effort deadlift video. So this comes a few days after my bench press PR day, where if you saw that video, I actually completely missed at 2 attempts on 295. So this is a squat walkout. My coaches have me performing this. This is my first exercise on all of my dynamic effort squat and deadlift days. So basically I walk out with 100 to 110% of my max and hold it. And a couple things here. My elbows are pretty far back. It puts a lot of pressure on my wrist. I found since that if I bring my grip in a little closer, my elbows drop down, not only creating a more stable platform, but reducing the angle and the pressure on my wrist. So you'll see that in upcoming workout videos, and this was actually my second walkout because I failed to record the first one. So moving on, these are my warm-ups here. This is going to be 135 for 10. So this is with deficit deadlifts. I actually leave the squat shoes on for most of my deadlift routines, simply to add just a slight deficit. So this is going to be 135 for 10, as I said before, and these all look like pretty good reps. I'll try to do better on camera angles in the future. And that's that. So this is set number 2, still on warm-ups. This is going to be 185 for 5 reps. I still haven't, as you can see, I still haven't used chalk or my belt. I usually don't do that till I get, over, 70% or above. Moving up to 225. This is not 70% or above, but I went ahead and threw the chalk and belt on anyway. And now we're going to get to my actual working sets. So on these, this is going to be 70% of my max for 6 sets of 2. Unfortunately, the iPhone that I was shooting this shot with was not focused properly, and so it's a pretty crappy video here. So I apologize for that. As you can see, I'm still using an overhand non-hook grip, and I actually continue to use that grip throughout my sets. 2 to 3 reps is typically the most that I can get with that double overhand no hook. And you can see there on that second rep that I kind of slowed down, but I also my form started falling off. I didn't really fully lock out, so that's something that I'll be working on in future weeks and videos. And there was another not complete lockout. The second rep was a little better than the first, so I actually changed the angle up here just to kind of give my coaches a better shot of, so they can kind of judge better. It's a little harder to tell the form from this angle, but it kind of, gives you an idea of foot stance and positioning and whatnot. But those are complete lockouts. You can kind of tell in the mirror when you look. And this is going to be my last set of the deficit deadlifts. So, it has slowed down a little bit since the first set. Obviously the idea here is to be explosive off the ground and try to move the bar as quickly as possible. And now we're moving on to front squats. So, kind of made some poor decision making here, and the first couple of weeks of this routine I actually did not warm up front squats. I just kind of took for granted, assuming that the deficit deadlifts would be enough warm up for my knees. And you'll see after this set I actually start wrapping my left knee, which is bothering me. So here you're going to see where I hit the weight on the stack of plates on the right, and it kind of throws me off. There it was. And I start kind of not squatting quite as deep, and it'll happen again in this next set too. So as you see here, I've got my knee wrapped. It was really bothering me after the first set. So obviously a huge mistake, which will not happen in the future, not warming up with lighter sets before jumping into these front squats at 185. And once again, you'll see me hit the weight on that right stack of plates. And this is going to be my last working set. Had both knees wrapped this time. It felt kind of weird only having one wrapped, so I went ahead and wrapped both. I wrapped them a little too tight, so this is only 9 reps. I probably could have gotten, 11 to 13 reps, but my knees were feeling really uncomfortable from the blood being cut off, and I hit the weights on that stack of plates on the right hand side. So it's a mistake you won't see in my future videos, but stay tuned. I mean, it's only going to improve from here. So that's pretty much it. I appreciate you guys watching my video, and stay tuned for next time. Thanks.